Turns out my Emmy video did well, so you guys are getting character analysis videos now instead of other filler videos. Today's topic is a character I used to love, but I just can't love a fraud, man. It's impossible for me. Like and subscribe for Yakuza retrospectives and character studies, because that's what I do now. The next episode will be about Kiriko from Overwatch or Sonic the Hedgehog, so stay tuned. During the curation of Sonic 2, it was decided that Sonic needed a sidekick, you know? In my opinion, I think it was to further emphasize the two in the title. That sidekick ended up being Tails. He's a turbo nerd fox with two tails, and of course his totally two awesome tails are the subject of his bullying. Whatever, man. Latched onto Sonic the first glance he ever got of him. His attitude, speed, and confidence were so overwhelming he wanted to be just like him. With Sonic as his inspiration, Tails used his tails, oh my god, dude, as a propeller so he could catch up, well, not catch up, but more follow Sonic around. And I guess Sonic was just fine with this fucking nerd following him everywhere he went. I'm gonna be honest, there was 3 reasons I liked Tails. 1, he was young, and I was really young when I liked Tails, so I felt like him. 2, he was a nerd, and I was a nerd too. I'm not a nerd anymore, nigga. Cool ass nigga, I'm not a nerd. 3, he was easier to play than Sonic, dude. And I was also always playing here, so I felt really connected to him. He was basically young me if I was a fictional character, you know? Anyways, by the end of Sonic 2, he proves himself as very capable. He literally saved Sonic from fucking dying after falling from space after the Death Egg fight, which is so crazy. You know, in his own plane that he just made. He just has a plane, by the way. How is this kid ever bullied? It's a fun little introduction to a new character that sets up an arc for him to stop chasing after Sonic. I wonder if this will be followed up. Holy shit, dude. He gets 2 spinoffs after his first game. This is like crazy. They don't even make spinoffs about other characters today, man. This is depressing. So we have Tails Sky Patrol and Tails Adventure, which showcase him being his own capable hero, defending his home. And I think in Tails Sky Patrol, he is defending something else, I forget. But it's actually very weird. Some people think Tails Adventure happens before Sonic 2, some people think after, and they're not on the official timeline, so it's up for debate. I personally think they both happen after Sonic 2, it only makes sense to me. But, you know, it's weird. For this arc, I think would happen in the mainline game. I wonder if they still address this in a mainline game. It's kind of odd. Who knows? Holy shit, this kid peaked 28 years ago. Point and laugh at him. Tails' story in SA1 is not only his best, but one of the best stories in the entire franchise, man. When I mean he peaked, he peaked. This is so good. I kind of refuse to summarize stories completely in my videos unless it's my retrospectives, but his story is simple. That's why it's so excellent. Go play this game, man. It seriously needs a remake. Go pirate it or emulate it, man. I don't care. Tails joins Sonic in a race against Eggman to collect the Chaos Emeralds. Throughout the game, he splits up with Sonic, and this is where he really shines. This kid is a fucking demon. He defeats the Egg Hornet, Knuckles, Chaos Form 4, keep that in mind, and fucking Gamma. These fights, as well as the rest of the story, lead to the climactic final fight, the Egg Walker. The entire fate of Station Square rests on Tails and solely Tails. He's just some dumb kid weighing over his head. His inspiration is some fucking punk with a bad tude. There is literally no one else to help him here. He is all alone, no blue blur to follow. He has to follow himself. He doesn't owe everything to Sonic. He owes everything to himself. He made it from his rinky-dink island all the way to Station Square by following Sonic. Even if he followed Sonic, who's the one that fucking put his feet on the ground? Himself. Who's the one that fucking taught himself how to fly with his rinky-dink tails? It's him. He has no hero here to save him, so he'll be his own hero. He'll be his own hero for Station Square. And then he does that. He beats Eggman's ass. He destroys the Egg Walker because he's the fucking GOAT. The people cheered. Finally, Tails has done it. Truly saved lives. He's become equals with his own inspiration. With that determination and confidence instilled in him, he became his own flame. For the rest of this era, Tails is pretty consistent. He stood right by Sonic in SA2, even teamed up with Eggman. Keep in mind this part. Hell, he beat Neo Metal with Sonic and Knuckles, no sweat in Heroes. He didn't even have to go Super, he had a little Super bubble. And it's not because Super Tails isn't canon, even though it isn't canon, it's because he had so much aura he doesn't need to go Super. Lies. Sure, he took a backseat in Unleashed, but he was core to the story, you know? The future looking bright for him. Sonic Colors. Okay, he's still playing the support role? Well, okay, it's a soft reboot, I get it. They want to focus on Sonic and stuff to reintroduce Nintendo fans to, like, Sonic the Hedgehog. Am I mad when Sonic cucks Tails when he legitimately wants to do something impactful to the story? No, why would you think that? Sonic Colors is awesome. This is awesome cutscenes, and Sonic Colors has the best cutscenes in all of gaming. Okay. Maybe next game he'd get like a cool ass arc to like, what do you mean he doesn't want to team up with Eggman? He has already done that and it worked out. Okay. Not only is the gameplay bad in Lost World, but also the levels, the music, and the fucking story is dog shit. When Sonic games are bad, they're just really bad. Tails barely does jack shit until the end of this game, man, and it's like, wow, this is horrible. Like, it's brutal for Knuckles and Tails in this era. There was genuinely no way it can get worse than this. Holy fucking shit, you were telling me he is scared of Chaos 1? When he was younger, he fought Chaos 4 and won. What do you mean? I told you to keep this in mind, this is bullshit. And then not only that, he's giving his booty up to him. His booty. Look at him. He squat down, he's ready to take it, nigga, fuck you. And he calls out for Sonic, worst of all. And on top of that, little nigga Sonic saves him. And then he acts like he's the GOAT. Nigga, you could have punched him in his face. And it's a weaker version of Chaos 1 too. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. This era was fucking horrid for Tails, man. The constant character regression on top of not being playable. At least Mania gave him something, man. It was kind of fun, you know? Let's go to his, like, redemption arc, quote unquote. Time for everybody's favorite 6 out of 10 Sonic game. Okay, but seriously, this is one of the only things this game does right. It actually acknowledges Tails' relapse in like the recent modern games, and it's so fucking good. He calls himself out as a fraud. He literally calls himself wildly inconsistent. That is crazy for any fucking character to do. You know, Sonic's there for him though. He's like, oh, it's okay, little buddy. Everybody has their ups and downs, and it's like, that's nothing alike, bro. Whatever. And Tails is like, okay, but I want to go it alone. I need to fucking improve myself because I'm such a little bitch boy. And I'm like, whoa, this is fucking cool. I'd love another Tails spinoff, you know? Like the first 2 he had, legitimately one of the best moments, especially the voice acting. They're really good here, and it like almost made me cry like rewatching it for whatever reason. So why do I still call him a fraud? Sega's clearly promising that they're going to improve his character. I don't believe it. I'm sorry, man. Sonic Team is just unreliable as hell. I highly doubt Sega would just follow up on this. Shadow's the only character they truly care about. If I'm gonna be real, this seems like a way to just write him out of future stories and adventures, a clever way to take him out of narratives, so it'll be like, hey, you can't tell us he's not inconsistent, he wasn't in this game, or that game, or this game. It's just, I don't know, man. I feel like when he does come back in the mainline Sonic game, he's gonna be the exact same, no differences. There was no way they're committing to that fucking personality shift. They kind of have been with Amy, but I doubt it for Tails, man. Because Amy's a core character that you should kind of change because she is the female character, you know? Let's say Wonder Woman was as weird as fucking Amy. Yes, I would understand why DC would want to change Wonder Woman to be more in line with, like, other female role models for young women. But, like, Tails is just fucking Tails. You can just replace him with Knuckles or fucking any other character, dude, honestly. He has fallen off so hard. Honestly, Shadow's already taken up his role for fucking decades upon decades, so he's just kind of there. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Would I miss Tails? Would you miss Tails? Like, let's be fucking for real for a second. What does this nigga do? Other than, like, invent stuff. There's other characters that can do that. Tails is a wildly inconsistent character. I used to love him so much, but I grew up and experienced the modern era, and it's like, I had to stop liking this dude. Even the postmodern era promises this type of redemption, I just don't trust it, you know? And, you know, that's it for this character analysis. It's really, like, easy to analyze him. It's probably the easiest. I'm dreading Sonic because how do you describe that man? This is the problem with Sonic. I can't describe Sonic. You know, like and subscribe if you made it this far. Next video most likely be my Yakuza 2 retrospective or the Sonic Kiriko essay. I can't decide which one I want to do.